If you're interested in promoting your brand, business, or talent on Hip Hop News Uncensored before each video, email advertise at hiphopun.com right now. We got a Black Friday super sale, 3 days only. Slots are filling fast. Send an email right now to advertise at hiphopun.com to take part in this special. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
I just only knew of me and Smack because we out on the front line with the camera, and I'm getting these artists to get on the DVD. You know what I'm saying? So any of the big stars or whatever that was on there, that was like my job to do. You see what I'm saying? So me and Smack went to LA. We got game. We went to Miami. I took him to Little Haiti. I let him get the artists out of Little Haiti. You see what I'm saying? So artists in New York that he didn't know, I put that down. You see what I'm saying? So once again, so now after that, we Black Wall Street. So I'm like, cool. I go buy my chain. You know, I had a canary yellow and black diamond. You know, Black Wall Street. I actually was the first one with a Black Wall Street chain. So then I remember they was trying to figure out the 50 Cent merger around the same time. So that's when then that fell apart. So you heard Game, he didn't put out 1 or 2 albums by this time. He didn't blew up, he didn't took off. So then when him and 50 fall out, he do his 300 bars record. So that's when he put my name in the 300 bars record when the G Unit chain got took out here. You know what I'm saying? So I get the chain back.
Right. Young Buck chain, right? Was it Young Buck? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like I get the chain back. But then, of course, you're going to hear the whispers like as if we the ones took it, and now we trying to sell it back to them. So I felt like me trying to do those good deeds, I had swore to myself like I would never do it. I'd never do that ever again. I don't care what happened to nobody. Don't call me no more. Because I genuinely was trying to help. And then if I'm hearing whispers like they don't know if I had something to do with it or not, I was like, I'm good on that. I don't care what happened. Don't call me for nothing, so and I actually did like a YouTube interview saying, I don't care what happened to nobody. Don't call me big homie, big bruh, aunt, cuzzo. I don't want to hear it. Don't ask me to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like a smack in the face. I'm doing a good deed and for somebody to do that, so or whisper like that. But it never came from 50 to me, and I've seen him since that had happened. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't never say nothing, because I actually was trying to get Saigon signed to G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Was it Yayo or Buck? Yayo or Buck had got locked up, and I was telling him 50, like I was like, listen, we ain't trying to replace that person, but while that person is gone, you see what I'm saying? Man, let's slide on in there. So they were speaking on it, you know what I'm saying, and everything. So him and Sai was communicating on their own, y'all take it from that point. And then, but that nothing never came from that. And then 50 wind up this inside. You know what I'm saying? And we like, where that come from? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It was an interview on Hot 97 or something. And they was like, yeah, well, you buzzing. And this guy, Saigon, came home, he buzzing. And he like, Saigon, he like, yeah, Saigon's a bum. You know what I'm saying? So now we all looking at him sideways like, what? Like, where that come from? So I don't know if I'm going to have to call Sai after this and see, like, whatever. I don't really remember. Sai had to tell a story, but to know what really happened from that point. But I just remember we was like, damn, where that come from? But y'all see how 50 is right now, man.
Yeah.
Once he turned up to get in his mode, he gone. So but I think they probably got cool after that or whatever. But it never was no problem. And then it was the Mobb Deep situation, and with Sai, and Mobb Deep, because of what we done on Smack DVD, burning their CDs and all that. And so they seen Saigon, and he had to get himself up out that jam, And so from that point, I had seen Prodigy, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because K Slate had me come up to the station. So I didn't know if Flay was gonna try to have me hash things out with Prodigy or not. But when I got off the elevator, it was like a deer in headlights. Like he was like, damn, Slade and set me up. You know what I'm saying? But I just played it cordial, you know, and let him know because he see I was deep. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, just hear nod like, you know, whatever, you know, and just went on in there to Slate, you know, and we just did the interview like that. But that was my last time seeing Prodigy. We was in Hot 97. Soon as we get off the elevator, and was it Hot 97 or Shade 45?
Yeah, K-Slade, yep.
So whichever building at, so you know, we was getting off. So I'm getting off the elevator, and it's ironic because you can just imagine or think this was the Tupac story on the elevator. In Quads. You see what I'm saying? Hit Factory, I mean in Quads. So it was the same type of situation. Like soon as I got off the elevator, Pete eyes got like, whoa, you see what I'm saying? But I didn't get on that with him though. You know, that, and like I always told people, jumping on people, that's coward shit to me. Like I was a guy that always defeated the bully. I always wanted to go at the bully. I never liked bullies. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one made the best man win.
Word.
Now, Prodigy probably didn't think that or didn't know that about me, you know, because every time anybody seen me, I was 100 or 1,000 strong. You know what I'm saying? But you only got flooded if you was playing games, you know what I'm saying, with us. If you was playing games, you was going to get violated. You know what I'm saying? And even though before I be the first one on the front line to swing or do whatever, 70 people that swarmed you already. You see what I'm saying? But we was just doing us, chilling. But you know how certain people is, they want to test you.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't good for them. The outcome was never good for them. So that's why I was just like, you know what? We supposed to be selling music, and the streets and the music is going hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what's really going on? Is we just making music to personally listen to for our pastime or what? You know? So yeah, so salute to K Slade. He always been supportive. He never been a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Slade never been a gatekeeper with me anyway. You know, he never played favoritism. None of that. So salute K Slade for life, you know what I'm saying, with Slade, for real, for real. Slade, you know what I'm saying, hosted our mixtapes. He didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? He hosted our mixtapes. You know, to whereas that if our DJs here in Chicago was kind of, I don't want to throw them under the bus, you know, because our DJs here was all affiliated. You see what I'm saying? In different organizations. So they didn't take it as their job is to make and break all and any artists, regardless to what they are.
Okay.
They was sticking to their mob that they was with. You see what I'm saying? And if two of our DJs is one a Stone and one a Vice Lord, he not gonna play no GD's music. See, what people don't understand with Chicago, out of 100 and something gangs that was here and organized crimes that was here, the GDs was the biggest, the most popular, and the most hated. Every other branch of whatever it is hated GDs. You see what I'm saying? So we was just all strong in the streets, so it really wasn't nothing nobody could do. We was the force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why politics and all that is important, and putting your people in position is important, because other than that, you gonna fall victim to being sabotaged. You see what I'm saying? But just picture, like, if we had Pink House, rest in peace. Pink House, the one broke Biggie and Pac out here. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he was still alive, it'd have been a whole lot of GDs in the industry right now. You see what I'm saying? But because other mobs was at the radio and in a way we you know what I'm saying, we couldn't do nothing. So we had a young up and coming Sean Mack, you know what I'm saying, that wind up going to Shadyville DJs. You know what I'm saying? So remember the DJ Coalition Cruise was what was popping.
Right.
You got the Big Dog, Pit Bulls, and all that. So I'm having my relationships with TJ DJs and all this. I'm having my relationships. So what I would do when I knew that these people was trying to sabotage us, you know, I can go to Puff and say, man, I need your street team. You see what I'm saying? To help this and that, and it was no problem. So I always had an ace in the hole. Like if they wanted to blackball me, they couldn't blackball me. You know what I'm saying? I can get my love and assistance from Rockefeller. I can get my love and assistance from Rough Rider. I can get my love and assistance from Bad Boy and Cash Money and Death Row. See what I'm saying? So you couldn't stop me for real.